I am sure that you guys are tired of me saying it doesn't matter what your energy is. Some guys I know have some superstitions about what energy they want or whatever. I'm sure. I'm sure there's guys that want to avoid certain energies. But let's get this. We got dice roll 7 or higher. We'll get the energies loaded in there. I'll tag you guys in the break itself, and we'll get rolling into the break. That's going to be our energies. I know Rob's liking that darkness. The last time he got darkness, he had a big break. So I'm going to roll the darkness here. I'm going to go silent on the mic for a second while I get everybody tagged and get this list loaded into the break screen. So I will talk to you guys verbally in a couple minutes. Maybe not even that long of a couple minutes, but let me get this list loaded in there. Copy. See you guys in a second verbally. Alright, got you guys switched over to the Yeti. Let me tag everybody and we'll get rolling. And drop the 2 different links for the break. We'll get going into this one. Hopefully it gives you guys enough time to get everybody in here too. Little link. Garrity. So it looks like I'm bringing in the Iron Mafia, or Irish Mafia here. We got McClure and McGarrity, Gervin. Ridiculous. And this should be the Facebook Live. And we should be able to get rolling on that. I might have to pop up and get some sleeves or whatever. All right. Now I'm trying to pull this break up because God forbid. Man, I still don't sound good when I hear myself in the playback. In my head, I sound better, but like when it's actually verbalized, I don't sound much better. I don't like it. Anyways, we obviously have a stack of ETBs. We're gonna have 2 151s. This is 2 Crown Zeniths. We have the Paradox Rift here, and then obviously the booster box of Paradox Rift. I'm going to put the booster box in all of the ETBs, other than the one we're going through, just on the floor next to me. Eventually, I'm going to move everything over to the shop. Like I said, I've already pretty much got the person I'm going to hire to help. It's just a matter of getting the shop a little bit, hopefully, a little bit more busy on top of us just breaking a little bit more consistently. Hopefully, with Topps Chrome update, we can kind of take off. I'm going to get a little bit more pushy on the discounts, and hopefully discounting stuff makes us want to break more. Hopefully we're at that spot. Plus, I think the TikTok Live, the TikTok shop will help a little bit move some of the Pokemon. But we are running Pokemon. We'll run Bowman certainly after Pokemon. We're going to start with this Paradox Rift here that has the... oh, man, this is the Steel guy. Iron Valiant on there, Steel guy. He's the future Iron Valiant, which is pretty much the future of the Galliant. Rolling into here. So this is going to have a promo card. We are actually going to have 6 promo cards out of this. They will be random off at a separate time. In here, we're going to have booster packs of Paradox Rift, and it is going to be 9 total. I have the promo card, which is Iron Bundle. Oh, Iron Bundle's a promo card. My bad. If anybody wants any of the sleeves or anything, let me know. If there's more than one guy that wants to have to random it off, but I know most people don't want to. We'll keep the Iron Bundle promo card. I'll put that to the side, and that'll be part of the randoming stuff off. I know most of the time people don't want the extra stuff in the ETB, like they bought their own or whatever and don't need duplicates. So if you do want any part of it, let me know. I'm not necessarily in the realm of wanting to keep them, but we'll put this right there as part of the hits. Let's start off with Darkness and Rob. And we're going to get Minior, Pumpkaboo, and Frostlath full art to start us off. That's the way we like to start the Pokemon. Hits. We like to see the hits. And that was Darkness going to Rob. Turned Rob into a Pokemon guy. He goes from big-time baseball prospector to Pokemon prospector. Converted. We have fighting on the Mike McGarry. We just going down the list. We have Milotic, Oricorio, and Groudon. Mike McGarry on the fighting. I wish someone would let me know how much interest we have on Topps Chrome update. We're going to have Leaf. And that's going to be Knuckle Stack, Technical Machine Evolution, and Kingdra. We're going to have a lot of hits in that Bowman Sterling here after this. I'll tell you that right now. I'm so excited to finally break that. I think it's going to be a very good break. Just got a feeling. We're going to have Psychic. That's going to go to Mario. And we have Double Blade, Gimme Goal, and Hoopa EX. Going to Mario. I pinched the hell out of my fingers setting up a shelf today. Blood blister. Terrible. There's a Hoopla. We have Fighting. We have Trubbish, Garganacl, and Porygon Z. Fire. That's going to go to David McLure. We have Surskit, Garganacl on the full art, and Milotic. Nice Garganacl. Fire. The ETB is, knock on wood, it spread the wealth a little bit, at least when it comes to packs. Nice to see. Also 3 hits in an ETB. That's a pretty good hit ratio. I have Water. I have Larry, Wugtrio, and Wo-Chien. On the Water, it's going to be David McClure. Have Metal. It's going to be Dweeble, Snorlax Doll, and Mousehold EX. Going to Rob Gervin on the Metal. Last pack here. It's going to be Lightning, and everyone gets a pack in the first ETB. That's kind of a nice spread of wealth. Iron Moth, Screamtail, and Chien-Pao. Not everyone got a hit necessarily, but everybody did get a pack, so the wealth was spread pretty well. I'm going to open the other Paradox Rift, and then we'll alternate between 151 and Crown Zenith. We'll end with the booster box. It doesn't make sense to me to, only because we're going to end with Paradox Rift, we'll just start with both of the ETBs. And because they are technically different based off of the promo card should be different, from my understanding. Another 9 packs of Paradox Rift. I really like the card art in Paradox Rift. It's going to be Screamtail on the Ancient. And that's going to be the full art, and we'll put that over there with the hits, and that'll get random off to everybody. If anybody wants any of these sleeves or energies or anything, let me know. Ship them out with your cards. For anybody that's maybe not looking to get themselves an ETB. If for whatever reason you ever need any Pokemon and you need it sealed, please, by all means, let me know for anybody that pops in here. Because I will sell it to you cheaper than your Walmart will, or your Target, or whatever large retailer you're going to. Apparently I can't count over enough cards. We have Water. It's going to be Dweeble, Simisage, and Steelix. Okay, maybe these are 2 over because that's the second card where it didn't look like count over. We have Darkness, Iron Moth, Vanillux, and Tinglu. I already have stuff on TikTok for Pokemon. Like I have some stuff loaded on there already, but I'm going to be loading like my whole inventory on there. I just haven't had time, man. I've been sorting cards and trying to get all the way caught up on shipping. I'm not traveling anymore for the rest of the year, so that should be helpful. We have Tendimouse, Luxurious Cape, and Hatu. I should say I'm not traveling for like a sport or anything. So like if I do travel, I should have like the days free, or like, hey, the kids are napping, let me go and sort some cards or do something for cards that I need to, as in like I'm just traveling for the holidays. We have Psychic, Volcanion, Jirachi, and Mousehold EX. So we got a second Mousehold, and that's going to be going to Psychic. So we go to Mario. And I mean, last year, actually, one of the biggest days I've ever had in sports cards was last Christmas. It was wild. So, I'm definitely going to be breaking while I travel. We're going to have Lightning. It's going to be Flamigo, Apom, and Volcanion. Christmas is going to be a little nuts for me, though. It's going out to... I mean, we'll be in a hotel for that, but I'm going out to my sister's house for Christmas, and then we're coming back, and then going up to the in-laws for New Year's. My daughter was born the 3rd, so doing a birthday party up there. We have Bond Suite, Horsey, and this is for fire. Then Hoopa EX. And that's going to be going to David McClure. Also, Rob, I can do $9 for SGC. Just so you know, for SGC Pokemon, I can do $9 is the price they're giving me for it. They're really trying to push Pokemon. I don't know what the resale value is going to be, but 10-day turnaround on $9, like, I mean, I would assume you could flip some stuff. I mean, even if you're only getting $20 out of a card, if it gets a 9.5 or a 10, like, you're still up more than what a $2 card would be, right? Like, I think. I mean, assuming, like, I'm always one of those people, if you have the fees for grading, like, you should always get everything graded, but grading still has a fee in it itself. That's for you too, Dave. For anybody that wants to get anything graded, I'm going to post it this weekend, the prices for SGC. So, we have Gimme Goal, Knackley, and Aegislash, and for sports, I can match whatever their website is. I think it's $15 a card right now, right? And I'll match that for right now. And hopefully, if we do well on the bulk, they will allow me to get like a set price, because they're just giving me like a very slight discount. But I'd rather impress and just kind of break even than make money and kind of work it that way, so that they give me a set price rather than like, we'll give you so many orders at this price. Like, we have Psychic for Mario, Octillery, and Groundon. Doesn't mean that I won't do PSA stuff. I still think PSA is still going to be the king in most sports card realm. No, for TCG cards, I can do much cheaper than $15. I was going to say, for PSA, I think it is, but yeah, for PSA. But it's been like that for PSA for longer than that. It's been like that for forever. We have Wiglet, we have Swablu, and Iron Jugulus. But the turnaround time on the PSA stuff is so long. Like, I haven't ordered TCG stuff that's been there for like a month already. We have Swablu right there going to Darkness and Rob. And that's going to be that ETB. We'll start with Crown Zenith. But yeah, for SGC at $9 a card, I mean, that's even worth on some TCG. Like, you just not miss. You're not trying to miss, but you're getting it back so fast that I think it'll be fine. Lucario is the same thing. If you want any of these sleeves or anything, like when I was breaking Crown Zenith before, I couldn't get a lot of ETBs because they just actually did a reprint run of these. So we'll probably see a little bit more on the market. I don't think the market will drop down on the cards, though. I think it might even go up long term. But Lucario, this is one of the best promo arts they've had in ETBs. Is my man just with the Death Glare. It's one of the best looking sets art-wise, too. A lot of people agree. I think this is back to the 4 back, right? Yeah. Because it's Scarlet and Violet. We got Metal. And we're going to get Hella Wooloo. Have a Special Energy and Pangoro. Forgot it's only like one. On this is still like only one card. I'm breaking so much of the Scarlet and Violet stuff. Forgot about how short Sword and Shield set up. We have Water. And we're going to Shinix, Switch, and Zero Aura. What else was I going to say? I do have a ton of Lost Origin and Silver Tempest too, which has some big hits in it for booster boxes. So I'll probably have some of that stuff in some breaks as well. Darkness going to Rob, and we're going to get Saladit, Oricorio on the full art, and then you get a blue Shiny Energy. One of those crazy full arts, super colorful. That Darkness. I can't remember what they are. This set is a lot like the Brilliant Stars set, where there's like there's not like a huge hit, but there's a lot of hits that were like $15 plus. But I don't know if that stayed the same or not. Gonna have Leaf, Purloin, Calyrex, and Double. Because they came out with more ETBs and they did a new print run of the like the windowed boxes of Morpeko. They came out with like an ultra premium treasures version of that has more packs in it. So I know the prices on the product drop. Like I don't know if it's like baseball, they print more, like, or like it's a big print run that once some of the hits are hit. Like obviously the hits don't change in this because they're not numbered, so it's not like the 101s have all been hit. So I haven't figured out the market for. I know long term there's definitely going to be stuff that's is Roxanne on a full art. There's definitely going to be stuff that has value. It's just, I mean, you've seen some of the cards. Just you're like, why is this one worth money and this one isn't? Like it. I haven't fully figured out that market. I mean, I don't necessarily lean on the other Rob that's in here, but he definitely has information. I know Gunther understands the market really well too. I think Gunther popped in here to watch since he's in the break. But I think Gunther does some single set buying and selling and understands why certain things are worth more than other ones. We have Kricketot, Crushing Hammer, and Pangoro. On the metal. We have water. It's going to be Heliotile, Acheron, and Luxray. Apparently the sleeve never opened. Push the card down into air. There hasn't been any crazy lightning hits yet. I think there's been one lightning hit, but I can't remember exactly what it is. We have Darkness, and it's going to be Execute, Ditto Full Art, and Blossom. Just the two Paradox Rift ETBs, and we're in the first Crown Zenith ETB. Haven't done any 151 yet. We're going to do 151 next. Salandit and Glaceon V. Going to Leaf. And Dave McClure. The last pack of Crown Zenith. Gonna go 151 next, and then Crown Zenith 151, and end with the booster box. We got Lightning here, and that's gonna be Great Ball and reverse Zarude. That's not even what I meant to grab. I really meant to grab top loaders and I grabbed sleeves. Ridiculous. Oh yeah, did get the Roxanne Fuller. I was gonna say Robert Petty was saying he'd been buying Korean too because it's super cheap. But I heard it doesn't really resell for a great price, and he's like into the whole like he goes to shows and tries to resell it and stuff. So guess it kind of depends what you're looking for. Do a 151 ETB here. Here's the promo card. It's a Snorlax. I was seen it because whenever the ETBs came out before the UPCs, we definitely ripped some ETBs. But in case anybody hasn't seen, the rest is just sleeves and ice and whatever else. Is going to be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, no, 9 packs. We're going to have the fighting special thing. We got Porygon, Paras, and Moltres. Oh, not 4. Just one. Let's see. Got Lightning, and that's going to be Nidoqueen, Poliwag, and Raichu. Have water. The Charmander, Victory Bell, and Aerodactyl. Have water, and that's going to be Golduck, Wartortle, and Amistar. Fire, Coughing, Bellsprout, and Ditto. Leaf, be Cloyster, Dratini. We have Arbok, EX. Darkness, and it's going to be Slowpoke, Weezing, and Dragonite. And this ETB has not been best. Hopefully these last 2 packs save it here. Fighting, and that's going to be Nidoran. We got Pikachu Full Art and Kubatops. Psychic, and that's going to be Clefairy, Tentacruel, and Beedrill. Or some of you may know him as Big Dick B, but you know. It's going to be the 151 box. Let's get into the second ETB of Crown Zenith. Yeah, that's the only problem with 151. Like, the reason I like booster boxes, I mean, I'm okay with breaking ETBs. I don't think they're the end of the world. Just, I think booster boxes with their having seeded product in there or seeded hits, it's just overall a better experience. Same promo for Lucario. It's not going to change. It's going to be the same promo on the 151. Psychic, the Execute, Bellisam, and Volcarona. Have Leaf, and that's going to be Volcarona and Dragogi. You have Lightning, and that's going to be Starly, Altaria, and Duraludon V. So there is some Lightning Magic. I don't know. I just know that there's supposed to be, from what I heard, in Scarlet and Violet, there's supposed to be roughly a 33% full art EX hit rate. I don't know if that means there needs to be a secret rare in there or not. We have Fighting. We have Ultra Ball and Luxray. And we've been kind of counting packs a little bit in the last couple Paradox Rift because I never really did it with any other booster box. And it seems to be roughly 30%-ish of something you would like. I would consider a hit. I mean, I don't know if everyone considers it a hit. Obviously, there's some people that only consider like super rares or super rare full arts or whatever as hits. We have Coughing and Calyrex on the reverse holo for the fire. Psychic. We have Rescue Carrier and Liepard. And I'll probably say that in Paradox Rift will be terrible tonight. Knock on wood. Hopefully it's not, but it might get won the lottery yet. And I will. I'm going to go to the shop still later after the Bowman Sterling. Deanna got caught behind an accident, so we got a V-Star, so we got a pack. We got a random off here. Ball Toy, Radiant Charizard, and Executor. I think this Radiant Charizard actually has a decent resale value. But I didn't get over a chance to get to the shop beforehand, Mike. So I'll take pictures when I get over there. We have Volcanion and Hop on the reverse. I have Lightning. We have Bidoof. And we have the Metal Energy. Bidoof full art. Last pack of Crown Zenith. Fighting, and that's going to be Corphish, Kyogre. We have Deoxys V-Star on the full art. I believe it was a full alternative art. I can't remember if this is one of the big ones or not. Go into Fighting. And Mike McGarity. You have Snorlax. I hope it is better than the first one. We have Leaf, we have Dugong, Tauros, and Beedrill. I have Darkness going to Ra. We have Geodude, Poliwrath, and Raichu. We have Lightning, we have Raticate, Weedle, and Mewtwo. I do think if they would have left the Pokeball in English 151, it would have probably went bonkers, to be honest. Instead, they did the whole energy thing. We have Rhyhorn, Helix Fossil, and Ditto. Of Lightning, and that's going to be Electrode, Vaporeon, and Ninetales. Have Water, be Dragonair, Energy Sticker, and Articuno. Have Psychic, we have Lapras, Ekans, and Mr. Mime. Fire, and it's going to be Marowak, Seaking, and Electrode. Have Water, and it's going to be Slowbro, Switch, Gold, and Marowak. Water and Dave on the Switch. Get into the Paradox Rift booster box. You got Lightning, and it's going to be Spinda, Honage, and Kofa Grigus. EX. Gonna have Remoraid, Ponpour, and Espathra. on the Psychic. Fighting, and it's going to be Mienfoo, Chantal, and Low Kicks. Fighting again, and it's going to be Tinkatuff, Parasol Lady, Steelix. Got Metal, and it's going to be Tendamaus, Mienshao, and Palkia. Fire, Goliathopod, Zubat, and Svedal. Got Darkness, Toed School, Luxurious Cape on the gold, and Zekrom. I have Lightning, and that's going to be Technical Machine, Turbo Energize, Mantike, and Volcanion. It's definitely been a slow start for this booster box, but I'm sure it'll pick up. Got Leaf, and it's going to be Swablu, Cloth, and Chi-Yu. Darkness, and we're going to have Rika, Natu, and Iron Moth. Fire, and that's going to be Svedal, Technical Machine, and Aegislash. Psychic. We have Gimmighoul, Zaxian, and Altaria EX. Got Water, and then we're going to have Tinkatink, Brute Bonnet, Full Art, and Wo Chien. Some sick looking art on the Water. What a Dave McLure. Lightning, and we have Wiglet, Technical Machine, Devolution, and Kingdra. I have Leaf, and that's going to be Nimble, Gabbit, Gabite, and Steelix. I have Water. We have Purloin, Whismur, and Tinkloo. Psychic, we have Loudred, Simisear, and Aegislash EX. Going to Mario. We have Metal, we have Wimpod, Crobat, and Goliathopod. Metal. I have Ferroseed, Tinkatink, and Chien Pao. We got Fire, we have Zamask, Iron Jugius, and Deoxys. For anybody popping in here looking at the Bowman Sterling, we're probably going to run at around 9:30 the way this is, on the pace that this is going. We have Darkness, we have Porygon, Aegislash, Full Art, and Milotic. We still got a lot of Paradox Rift to go, I was going to say. It's almost half a booster box. I'm not too worried about it. Not yet, at least. Fighting, because here comes all the hits. We have Snorunt, Minun, and Aegislash EX Full Art. On the Fighting, that's going to Mike McGarity. Aegislash. We have Darkness, we have Palkia, Liepard, and Groudon. I believe the one that you got was alternative art, or at least it's a full art from like the base. We have Professor Sada's Vitality, Stani, and Brute Bonnet. I still understand why everyone hates this this set so much. Like, I don't understand the general like consensus of it's not a good set. I don't get it, but whatever. We have Fighting. We have Gibble, Surskit, Mousehold EX on the full art here. I have Leaf, and it's going to be Dottler, Miltank, and Iron Jugulis. I have Psychic, Gimme Goal, Tapu Koko EX. Now that's some dope art. We have Zaxian. This has to be like the #1 card in the set, right? Like price wise, or just no one knows this card exists. Because this card is sick looking. Yes, that is alternative art, Rob. Going to Mario. Fighting, we have Falidal, Crustle, and Hoopa EX. Well, this is the 4th set of Scarlet and Violet, because Obsidian Flame was the 3rd set. Everyone hated, I don't even understand the hate for Paldea Evolved, to be honest. I thought some of the alternative art in there was absolutely gorgeous, but Pansage, Blitzel, and Volcanion. But yes, they have definitely went on the baseball release schedule and just ran product down your throat. That is a big issue. I know that's an issue. It's like it's just too much. We have Water, some Vivaluzza, Double Blade, and Hatu. And Scott, I have no clue where your 1st edition Charizard is. Maybe somewhere in one of your binders in your house. We have Psychic, we have Villainish, Villain Light, and Hatu. Got 5 packs left in Paradox Rift. We have Water, we have Zekrom, Pumpkaboo, and Garganacl. Metal, we have Nacli, Oricorio, and Garchomp. EX on the metal. I'm going to have Seadra, Cyclizar, and Latios. Got Darkness, and that's going to be Panseer, Phoebus, and Garchomp EX. Let's see what the last pack brings us. We're going to have Onyx, Groundon, and Thievel for Leaf to end it. And that's going to be the break. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. There is promos in here. I'm actually going to slowly take the promos out because I don't want to like bend them or whatever. So we have 2 Snorlax promos, 2 Lucario promos, and these will all be random off. Snorlax. Have Lucario, Streamtail, and Iron Bundle out of promo packs. But let's get into the hits. We have Garchomp on the EX Full Art, Garchomp EX Base, Hoopa EX, Mousehold EX Full Art, Aegislash EX on the Full Art, the full alternative art Aegislash. We have Aegislash EX Base, Mousehold EX, Altaria EX, the Gold Card Luxurious Cape, Kofagrigus EX, Switch Gold Card. We have Ninetales EX, Mousehold EX, Pikachu Full Art, Arbok EX, Bidoof Full Art, Duraludon V. We have Hoopa EX. I have Roxanne Full Art. This might be an alternative art, but it's a full art for sure. Altaria, Swablu. We have Brute Bonnet on the full art, Ditto Full Art. We have Oricorio Full Art, Garganacl Full Art, Frostlass EX Full Art, Glaceon V, Hoopa EX Full Art, Deoxys V-Star Full Art, and Tapu Koko EX Full Alternative Art. And that is going to be... it's going to be the break, boys. I appreciate y'all as always. Probably put up another Pokemon break tomorrow. We'll have Paradox Rift in it. We'll have some 151. I might throw in a booster box of... maybe Lost Origin. I think that's probably what I'll do. Put in some Lost Origin. That was Mike on the fighting. That's like one of the big hits in that set, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, I appreciate y'all. We'll get cleaned up here. We'll run the... is it 05 or 25? 05. We'll run the Bowman Sterling at 9:30. As always, guys, I appreciate y'all. Have a good night if I don't see you back here for the Bowman Sterling.